So yes, arrived in Sydney Airport. Good overnight flight because I could sleep most of it. But now we've just got to go through the duty-free section, then customs, then quarantine. Then we're on our way home back to the Boue Mountains. Well, it's not home for me anymore, but we're visiting there. So coming into Sydney Airport now. Just got to go through customs. But yes, finally here after 2 years. Yes. Catch a train, 15 minutes to the city. Yes, there is a train you can catch from here, directly from the airport. And it takes you in the Central Station. And from Central Station, you can pretty much get anywhere in the city. Just so you guys know, because I've done it many times. And there's duty free. What are they trying to do? Passport control. So yeah, once you get out of customs and that, which is over there, you've got the Welcome to Airport link, Sydney Airport train. So what we're going to be doing is catching a train into Central Station, and then we're going to catch a train to the Boue Mountains. So off we go. So once you've got your Opal card, you want to come down to the platform here, and you're going to notice City Circle. So here you've got Domestic, Mascot, Green Square, but Central you generally want to get off because that's the main station, unless you're staying at one of the other hotels in the city. That's the main one that you go to get everywhere else, and that's where we're going today. Also, you can buy one of these cards, which are called an Opal, and they will get you around the city. And I just shoved $40 each on them, 40 Australian each, just because we're probably going to be coming in and out of the city for a while. So there you go, Opal cards. Of course, these are the Sydney trains that you see here, as you can see. They're reasonably comfortable, I guess, compared to some other countries. But that's what you're going to be catching here. So yes, back in Sydney, got through the airport fairly quickly and got through the trains, got our Opal card. Now heading into the city. Then, as I said before, back to the Boue Mountains where I was born. Anyway, I'll continue to film whilst we're back in Australia, and there'll be lots of videos to come. So yes, we're carrying luggage, so we couldn't film, but we got off the airport line, and this is the train station that you're going to be searching for to get on, because the main train station that gets you around Sydney. There's also City Circle train that you can just catch around all the inner city, so it's called the City Circle, but we're catching a train into the mountains, which is this direction, of course. And but yes, so this is the station you come to once you get off the airport, unless you're going somewhere Pacific, of course. So finally in Sydney, back up in the Boue Mountains, and I'm just taking a little hike. Well, just a quick one because I've taken a break between some work I'm doing, and in an old childhood walking track. But this gives you a little bit of idea of Australian sort of bushland, and this one's an easy walk, but this is where we are. So yes, simple walks. Yep, got the family dog, border collie there, and hear all the cicadas in the air. I'm sure they eat cicadas in Thailand. Not sure of that one, but well, they eat everything else. I don't know, honey. They eat cicadas in Thailand, don't they? Yeah, they do. There you go. And yeah, to the left, there's a big tip out in the bush there, and that's where you hear all those trucks in the distance. But that's a nice little easy walk, this one. But we're just going to go to a bit of a lookout. Not fancy, and you will see some of the tip in the distance. But the Boue Mountains, it's an amazing landscape, and I'll probably be doing a lot of filming while I'm up here at the Boue Mountains, taking days off here and there from work, just to show Anne around, because I don't want it to be all work whilst I'm here. And because it's been a while since I've been back in Australia. I think, yeah, I left Australia back at the end of 2021. Haven't returned until now. And that's a beautiful little landscape. And it's just saying the reason why we don't have the noise of all these cicadas, which you can hear, very noisy, is because in Australia we don't eat them. But the reason you don't have many in Thailand is because people like this one here eat them all. It is a beautiful view here. I sometimes just sit here and meditate. It's beautiful.
On the first Saturday, spider can go from tree to high.
Ah, yeah. That's all right. I've got to get my eyes checked while I'm here.
I mean my sunglasses.
Ah, sunglasses. You know, I don't get this. Anne's saying that it's brighter here in Australia than it is in Thailand. I'm saying that it's brighter in Thailand than here. It's funny how our eyes adjust to different levels of light. So just up in a place called Springwood in the Boue Mountains. We've just sat at a pub, had a beer, and now we're just checking out the local bakery. But look at this church, it's really cool. Ange just wants photos in front of this church. Okay, we're going to take some photos now. Cool church though. So I just went to the bakery to get one of these Vietnamese pork rolls. And I remember they used to be only like $3 or $4 when I was working before COVID. Now they're like $8.50. But yeah, it's one of the local bakeries here. And they're Cambodian in there, actually, with the bakery. But it's actually quite tasty, these particular rolls. But $8.50 Australian for this thing. So it's Wednesday morning here on my first week in Australia, and yeah, I'm just at one of the local train stations here, going into the city. Got a bit of a job to do, but yeah, this is where I am. So this is the station in the Boue Mountains, Blacksland. But the sun's a bit bright over the other side there, so you're going to get that bit of glare. But yeah, it's this typical sort of station here. Yeah, so you tend to have your timetables, but you can download an app called TripView. So they do have a local app that you can get your train timetables on. Over at Blacksland here at this train station. Got some local shops as well. Got a little supermarket over there. And yeah, a bakery over that way. There's also a Thai restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, all in this area. It's also Thai and Chinese massage out the back there. So there's a few things here at Blacksland. So yeah, this particular track takes you up to Lithgow, as far as Lithgow, in Western New South Wales. Well, it's not really Western New South Wales, but yeah, it's just on the other side of the Boue Mountains. Out Victoria. Katoomba is a popular tourist stop there. Katoomba. Got a place called the Three Sisters there, where you can see stuff. But yes, so I'm going to be in Sydney CBD today. So just back at Central Station today. And going to the City Circle. And so if you go into the City Circle, platform 20. And platform 20 will drop you at Museum, St James, Circular Quay, Wynyard and Town Hall. They're all the main stops around the city CBD if you're just trying to get around for tourism in Sydney. And Circular Quay is great because that's where the Opera House is. So yes, there's a tip for you here in Sydney CBD. So when you get off St James Station, there's Macquarie Street side. The Macquarie Street side takes you into the actual Hyde Park, where Elizabeth Street takes you into the city. But here's a little bit of the park now. I'm going to show you Hyde Park in Sydney CBD. So yes, so we're walking through Hyde Park at the moment. Well, I'm walking through Hyde Park. Anne's at home with my parents. I'm in the city today. And there's the big cathedral over there. It's beautiful inside that cathedral. I highly recommend you go inside and explore it. But yes, you got this beautiful waterfall in the center here. Not waterfall, what am I saying? Freaking fountain. Stupid me. But yes, so you've got this fountain in the center here, which is super beautiful. So apart from the park, it's a really huge park, I'm just going to say. I love this area, the way they've got the trees set out and the way you can just walk down here. So I'll go in here and show you this. Look at this area. Popular place for people to exercise, walk, come here at lunchtime, in the morning, just to relax. And as you come out of Hyde Park, this is what you're going to see. Centrepoint Tower. As we go into Sydney CBD. Trying to find some breakfast now, and there's a small cafe here, so I might get a bite to eat. Cafe Stretto. Bar and rice. So let's give this place a go. Yeah, so the coffee's pretty good here, and I've got myself a focaccia. No, I've got a wrap by the sounds of it. So I got myself a chicken wrap. The lady was sort of like going, no, take this one, it tastes better. But yes, got the coffee. But yeah, I'm going to give this food a try. I'm just going to say their wraps here are really nice, actually. And yeah, and their coffee's delicious as well at this place. So as it's getting closer to the end of the first week in Thailand, we're off on a road trip down to Geelong in Victoria, and then we're going to come back up the east coast. So I'm going to take glimpses of that as we go. But that's ending this video that I've just created here from the day we arrived to the day we start this road trip. And if you like these sort of videos, hit like and please subscribe.